Hello everyone, I'm the CCG Collector, and in front of me here I have half a booster box of Middle-earth Against the Shadow boosters. 18 packs total. Now, most of the time when I do a booster opening video, I don't really care what I get. I mean, I'd like to get a nice card, of course, but whatever I get is great because it's all mint condition cards. But this is a little bit different. Many of you probably know that I collect Middle-earth cards, but you probably do not know that I have a complete set, every set. Wizards, dragons, dark minions, all that, except for one single card. Farmer Maggot, a rare one from Against the Shadow. Today, I'm going to try to dig through these and find one. Now, it may be a fool's errand, but perhaps not as much as you would think. I'm going to do some explanation here, so there is a timestamp in the description down there. Just skip forward to the booster opening if that's all you care about. Now, for the rest of you who stayed, the reason that I think this is a feasible pursuit with Middle-earth Against the Shadow in a way that it might not be with, say, the Star Wars CCG is because of how the rares were distributed throughout the set. Say you take a set like Star Wars, Reflections 3. You're trying to get those ultra rares, those 4 ultra rare foil cards from the set. Well, because of the distribution, there are very rare foils, super rare foils, and ultra rare foils. On an uncut sheet of cards, which is how they print out the cards before slicing them up and putting them in booster packs, there were 3 of each very rare foil, 2 of each slightly rare foil, and only 1 of each ultra rare foil on these Reflection 3 sheets. There were 238 cards total, I believe, so what you end up, the math works out to be about 1 ultra rare per 60 packs, because you only get 1 foil card per booster pack. In other words, if you have a 30 pack booster box, you've got to open 2 of those before you even have a mathematical probability of getting an ultra rare. 2 full booster boxes. If you want to get all 4, now we're up to 8 booster boxes, which is ridiculous, and it's why the prices are so high if you try to find those cards today. Now with Middle-earth Against the Shadow, however, there are 2 things that sort of work in its favor. First of all, its rarity distribution is different than in other Middle-earth sets. So in the Wizards, you just had rare or common or uncommon. If a card was rare, it was rare. That was it. Later sets, I think like the Wizards and the Dragons, Dark Minions, and so on, had rare 2s, which occurred twice on the sheet, and rare 3s, which occurred 3 times on the sheet. So either way, you had a better chance of getting a particular card. Against the Shadow, however, was the only set in Middle-earth CCG to have rare 1s. Their rare sheet, I believe, had 121 cards, so it was 11 by 11. And of those 121 cards, 9 of them, not just 4 like in the Reflections example that I gave, but 9 of them were rare 1s, and the remaining 112 were rare 2s. So you'd have, oh gosh, what's the number? 56 different rare 2s and 9 different rare 1s, which ends up being 65 rares in total. The point is, if you were trying to get an ultra rare from Reflections 3, you would have to open 2 booster boxes, or 8 booster boxes if you wanted to get all 4. With Middle-earth Against the Shadow, I told you before that there are 2 things that work out in our favor. One is that there are more rare 1s, and that they come in the greater distribution, or a more favorable distribution. The second thing is, if you look at this booster pack contents, we have 6 common cards and 4 uncommons, but we also have 2 rare cards, which makes things a little bit easier. We can expect to get one of these rare 1s about every 7 packs or so. Mathematically, whether or not that actually ends up being that way is anyone's guess. However, I do believe that these all came from the same booster box, so we do stand a better chance of hitting those probabilities, at least in my opinion we do. if I had just bought these here and there, if I'd have bought 2 packs from this guy and 3 packs from that guy, who knows, maybe they mapped them out and there aren't any rare ones left, or I just get a lousy distribution, or, I mean, it's possible I'd get a good distribution and get a bunch of them, but who knows. So, there's another reason that I think that this is a fair investment. Again, Reflections 3, and I know I keep going back to that one, but it's my example for it. Booster boxes are something like $500 a booster box. You're looking at $4,000 to maybe get all 4 of the ultra rares. Packs are pretty hard to find, but I was able to get these for about $6.50 a pack. And if you think that we get 1 rare one every 7 booster packs, that's, $45.50 spent per rare one. Which isn't bad. And I say it's not bad. If you look at the market price for a rare one, you'll have, it'll be anywhere between, $20 and probably $30 for, Itengast Aroused or Nurniags or something like that. But scarcity does a funny thing to market value, and it makes people be willing to pay a lot more than you'd think. In fact, just a couple months back, by the time I post this video, it'll probably be many more months, but a few months back, someone posted Nurniags, let me check my, Nurniags. Nurniags is a rare 2, I believe, that is not as rare. Anyway, Nurniags and a Farmer Maggot on eBay for $50 each. Gone like that. Never mind that the market price was $25 or whatever. He put them up for $50. They went for $50. So the fact that you can't find these, there's a website called Trade Cards Online that you can trade for. No one has a Farmer Maggot on there. I mean, it is really hard card to find. We're going to try to change that today. And here goes. I'm going to start opening these booster packs. This is my hunt for Farmer Maggot. If I find them, I'm going to stop opening booster packs because that's all I'm trying to do. And, of course, these packs do have value sealed. If I don't find them, that's unfortunate, but I have some good cards nonetheless. I'm not going to go through every card, particularly the commons, because you're going to see lots of duplicates over these 18 packs. But we'll look at the rares. We'll see what happens. For those of you who clicked on the link in the description, welcome back, and we are about to start opening these booster packs. And in case you've forgotten, I am the CCG collector. Alrighty, so we start with our uncommons. Isles of the Dead That Live, I Never Sleeping, Gold Hill, Borat, Elatar the Hunter, and Steeds. Again, I'm not going to go through the entire pack. In fact, as I go through these, I might just skip through the uncommons and see what the rares are. The point is, I'm looking for a specific card. If I get it, great. If I don't, well, that's that. But I do have a near complete against the Shadow set. So, mint, actually. Ancient Black Axe and Angmaram. And actually, I believe, let me check. Yes! How about that? In our second pack, the Hero Angmaram faction is, in fact, a rare one. So we'll set that aside. We'll grab our insert card back here. And we're off to a good start if we're looking for rare ones. If we're looking for a Farmer Maggot, we're off to actually a worse start because it's not truly how probability goes, but we like to think that the odds of getting a card go down. You know, oh, I've got my R1 already, so now I'm not going to get another one for 7 packs, but we'll see. Thrower's Map, Far Below the Deepest Delvings, Perchen, Corsairs of Rune, Roscabel, and Master of the House. Okay? Nothing there. Next one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nurniags. So do not... Oh my goodness! Let's hide that for now. So do not confuse these with Nurniags, which is a card like this one in terms of the color. It's a hero faction, and it is an R1. This Nurniags is, I guess, an uncommon. Itengast Roused and Use Your Legs. So we're off to a good start. What is this? 4 packs, 5 packs? We've already got 2 rare ones. No Farmer Maggots, but you know, what are you going to do? Open more booster packs, of course. And yeah, so you see there's another Nuriogs. It's an uncommon card. Knights of the Prince and Mahur. There's our insert card. And I'm sure a lot of these cards do have values, especially the rare ones. You know, maybe they go for $3-4 a piece. So even if you think about it that way, I'm getting my money's worth out because I was able to find these packs at such a great price. I don't remember if I said it or not earlier for the people who skipped forward, but I got these for about $6.50 a pack. American dollars. Boy, Nuriogs left and right. So, you know, if I get Lord of the Carrick and Near to Hear a Whisper. If these rares go for $3 a piece, and, you know, maybe I won't get that, maybe they won't sell, maybe you take away eBay fees or whatever if I end up going that route. But if they don't sell, then... I'm sorry, if they do sell, then I've made my money back for each pack. And for those of you watching, if... let me quick get through this. Sack Over the Head, Drugu, Wellinghall, Lorien, Petty Dwarves. Those of you watching, if I do not pull a Farmer Maggot throughout this half a booster box, you see there I've got some pretty nice pack pulled, mint condition, rare ones. And hey, you've seen it yourself. So if you have one, if you'd like to trade, let me know, send me a message, and maybe we can work something out. But in the meantime, I'm hoping I pull one myself. 2, 3, 4... Mount Slain and the Great Eye. Don't believe... No, it's the Ithelstone that I care about. Or that would be a rare one anyway. And yes, I know there are some people who could say it takes kind of the fun out of booster pack openings when you're just brute forcing them. You know, when it's not... Oh boy, what am I going to get? You know, I paid my couple of bucks and can complete, maybe I'll get a card I need or a card I can put in my deck, and I'm just blowing through these things. But Mount Slain and Treason the Greatest Foe, okay. Well, that's interesting. I would have thought Alatar the Hunter would have been a rare. But who knows? So I know that's maybe not really in the spirit of booster openings like I've done in the past. And like I said, this is going to be a one-off video of sorts. I don't intend to do this very often. In fact, usually when I get a set to the completion that I do, you know, I'm only short 1 or 2 rare cards. It's worth my while to go out and buy those rare cards and just find someone who has it. But no one has Farmer Maggot. You know, that's what drives me to such extreme, Great Lord of Goblin Gate and Orc Mail, I guess, to such extreme measures. Alrighty, so we've got, what do we have? 8 left. So we're about not a little over halfway through the pack. We've gotten 2 rare ones. We haven't got one I want, but no one would say that this was a bad, Hail of Darts and Alliance and Free Peoples, that this has been a bad opening. It just has not attained my goal so far. But there's still hope. Dark Power again, Kirith Gorgor, and Powers Too Dark and Terrible. Alright, we're getting down to the wire here. 2, 3, 4. Tower rated, and haha! I was kind of hoping I wouldn't pull this one because there's no way I was going to be able to pronounce it, but there it is. Figure it out for yourself. That's another rare one. So I've already... Dark Power, Dark Power. So I've already actually beaten the odds, I suppose. If these come every 7 packs, if rare ones come every 7 packs, then I only expected about 2.5, 2.7, I think. So I did get 3. Morgul Orcs and Saruman the Wise. So odds are good that I will not pull a Farmer Maggot. But there are still 4 packs. There's still hope. Radagast the Tamer and Rivendell. Got a lot of wizards here. I mean, I guess that's nice. I got Radagast, I got Saruman, I got another one too, I think. Come on. Ah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Petty Dwarves. No. So Petty Dwarfs is not... That one was significant because there's both a hero faction and a minion faction for it, but it's not actually a rare one. I think I actually pulled the other Petty Dwarfs earlier on. We've got 2 more packs. 2 more packs. The... Oh, well, I mean... This has been a really good run of packs. Don't get me wrong. It has been a great run of packs. I've got 17 packs here. I've got about a rare one every 4 packs. So that's great. I'm afraid my hunt for Farmer Maggot will continue. But no one... Yeah, Radagast the Tamer. No one in their right mind would ever say that this is a bad booster opening. Right here, we're going to get those in perfect fit sleeves now, and you got to be very careful with against the shadow cards because they're fragile. I have actually nicked corners. My gosh. I have nicked corners before, like I just did there, with perfect fit sleeves. I mean, come on. So you all got to see me mess up that card on camera. Let's hope it doesn't happen again. There we go. And once I get these sleeved up, I will reveal them for you. I'll kind of present them in front of the camera. Very carefully there. There we go. And we've got 1 rare one. 2 rare ones, 3 rare ones, and the 4th rare one. So if we look at these, say they go for, I don't know, 25 bucks a card, that's 100 bucks. Say they go for 20 bucks a card, that's 80 bucks. Still well worth the money I spent on these packs. So I am the CCG collector. These are the fruits of my labors. Not what I wanted, but certainly nothing to be ashamed of. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.